The Lakers and the Warriors met in the preseason late last night, and Anthony Davis and LeBron James didn't put up huge numbers, but there were some flashes of absolute brilliance from both of them last night against the Warriors. Now, Anthony Davis had a quick something to say about his new teammates and LeBron James. Let's listen to AD.
I was joking with LeBron earlier. Said it's the first time in a while where, I can have 5 or 6 points, whatever it was, at halftime, and we were up 30. Everybody has a role, and when you have guys all over the board who can score the basketball, you don't need to do everything every possession.
This is what happens when you decide winning is the most important thing. I'm not an all-time great player, but one thing I learned at a very young age is to buy into a system and to buy into a program.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm going to Detroit Southwestern High School because it's a basketball factory. And in 9th grade, yeah, you playing JV. Top flight middle schooler, you on JV. Same with the University of Michigan being a part of the Fab Five. And that's what I love about KD also. When he played with Russ, there were games, I look down at the stat sheet, both of them have 40.
Yep.
This is what I like about Anthony Davis and the maturity of his game and mentality. At some point, as one of the top 5 players in the game, you know what he had to look in the mirror and say?
I'm not going to get it done.
I'm not the best player on the championship team.
I'm not going to get it done.
So I need to go join a guy that can help me get there. And so many times in today's landscape, it's really important for me to point this out, Jacoby, because young people think, I'm going to do the Stephon Diggs. I'm going to get upset about my role. Mm-hmm. I'm going to miss practice on Tuesday and miss meetings, get fined $200,000, and then the reward is going to be 3 touchdowns. That works for a very few talented NBA or NFL players, but that don't work in normal life. No. Okay? What is the responsibility of the best player? I hear so many guys getting interviews. My team, my guys.
Yeah.
I'm the dude, right?
Yeah.
So if you the dude, right? You the dude, then help us win. Your responsibility is to make us better.
Mm-hmm.
That's your responsibility. And what I saw from LeBron and AD, giving up good shots to get great shots. That pick and roll you saw, and we covered the game on Countdown. There was a high pick and roll. LeBron drops it to AD. AD throws it over the top to JaVale McGee.
Yep. They look good together. I mean, I know it's preseason, blah, 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 whatever, but with the Lakers, when they always shuffle the deck with the roster every year, you don't know how it's going to look, and it looks pretty good. But Jalen, really quickly, did you go to Southwestern because you got kicked out of St. Cecilia's?
Well, I got kicked out of St. Cecilia's after 7th grade.
Oh, okay.
And then I went to Precious Blood, and that's when I came into my own.
Oh, okay.
I was upset.
I'm sure you were.
There were games, just so you know, there were games in 8th grade where we had 45 points, and I had 39.
So you weren't upset, Jalen.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.